Hey guys, it's Megan. Welcome back to my kitchen and happy 4th of July. Even though you will be seeing this video tomorrow, I just wanted to say happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day. Tomorrow evening we are going to be hosting a 4th of July party out here at the house. And so I'm going to make a couple sweet treats. Tomorrow I'm going to make an angel food cake, which I've already shared that recipe with you on our channel. And then tonight I'm going to make cheesecake cupcakes. The cookbook I'm going to be using today is just a really old cookbook. The date on it says 1889 to 1989. It's a centennial cookbook. I have a beautiful friend that gave me pretty much all of these. I had a couple of cookbooks, but she gave them all to me since she knows that I love cooking and baking. And I went through, you can see the lime green little post-it notes. I went through and I highlighted some of the recipes that I want to try. There were a couple that had some really cool old stories of, like, you know, I tore this recipe out of my mom's recipe book back in, and then it had the date. Or like, I remember making this recipe with my grandma and, you know, helping her roll it out on the counter, and just old little things. I'm a history person and I just love little old memories and stuff like that. But this recipe is really simple. We're going to go ahead and get started with it. And I will also leave this recipe in the description box below this video. I went ahead and I preheated the oven to 350 degrees. So that's done. And now we're just going to go ahead and make the cheesecake. So it calls for 2 cream cheese softened. So there's one. Here's the second cream cheese. So then it calls for 2 large eggs, which of course I'm just using my chicken eggs. Rinse my hands off real quick. I went ahead and measured it out. It's 3 1/4 cups of sugar. So 3/4 cups of sugar. And then 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Which I'm just going to dip in the rest of my vanilla. We're just going to mix that up. I'm just trying to get like a creamy consistency. So it's kind of like a creamy, watery texture. We're going to come over here. Alright, so over here I have just cupcake liners, and then each little liner has a vanilla wafer in it as your crust. So the recipe says place 1 vanilla wafer in the bottom of each cupcake paper and fill 3/4 full with cream cheese mixture. Bake at 350 for 15 minutes, cool, and then top with cherry or blueberry pie filling. It'll make 1.5 to 2 dozen cupcakes. So I went ahead and I bought a cherry filling to put on top of these tomorrow. I will just refrigerate them overnight, and hopefully they turn out pretty good. guys full. I'm going to pop them in the oven for 15 minutes. We'll just see how they do. I am a big cheesecake person. I love cheesecake. Dylan does not care for cheesecake, so he requested brownies. So I'll be making brownies, these cheesecake bites, and I'm thinking an angel food cake with some fresh cut strawberries. Dylan's popping his head around the corner. But I'm excited to try these guys. Alright, so I took these guys out of the oven. It smells like cheesecake. It smells pretty good. Well, I guess the light. I don't know. They look pretty good. So I'm going to take them out and set them on a flat surface because they're still kind of, it's like a thick pudding. I use this tool for everything. It's an icing spatula. But I'm using it to get up underneath of it and then to set it on the stove top. Oop, that one crumbled. There we go. Got them all set now. I'm not quite sure how many more I'll be able to make. I'm thinking another half. So I try to use the whole looking vanilla wafers. Alright, so that made 12 and a half. Pop these in for another 15 minutes. Alright, so I, at my own risk, because it does have raw egg in it, tasted a little bit of the batter on a vanilla wafer. It tastes pretty good. But I'm going to stick all of these in this pan here. I got them all out of the oven. I'm sitting in this pan to cool down. This is the one that I had cracked, although now you can't see the crack. Maybe right there you can. I'm sure it'd be better once it was totally cool. But you can see the vanilla wafer on the bottom. Just wanted to try it. Yep. Be way better, colder. But it's good. Something I'd make again. You should try it and leave a comment down below what you thought about it, because it's not, I mean, it doesn't require a lot of ingredients or much time. I made 12 and a half of them. Maybe it took me, well, it took me a half hour bake time, but I mean, throwing it all together, maybe 10 minutes, so 45 minutes maybe. But yeah, pretty tasty. Thanks for joining us this evening. I hope everyone had a safe and fun 4th of July. And take care, and God bless.